Hi man, thank you guys for coming back for another video. Today we're gonna make some crumbles. It's a vegetarian dish, plant-based. The very first time I had it, I was in St. Thomas. My mom had passed away just after her funeral. My brother invited me up to his house and he made some crumbles. And it was honestly pretty good. He made it like spaghetti style. And it was honestly pretty good. But I'll be honest, I ate it. It tastes real good. But you know, that plant-based stuff, at that time, you know, I was an extra little heavy guy. You know, I was still heavy, but you know, my wife and I still stopped at McDonald's and get something that might keep us for the night. We didn't eat it right away, but we figured because the plant-based stuff, you know, it really and truly is not gonna hold you. But to our surprise, that McDonald's stuff stayed in the fridge. It kept us all day. It kept us for the rest of the evening until morning. So we wind up eating that McDonald's for lunch the next day. All right, let's get with this. Maccabee, this one is for you. All right, I'm gonna turn on my stove, get it a little warmed up, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with a little bit of avocado oil. Because this dish, I'm gonna put coconut milk in it, and coconut milk, you know, turns into oil. So I'm gonna put that in there, let it heat up, and of course, I'm gonna go in with some butter. Put some butter in there while it's warming up, you know, let it get a chance to melt. Now I have made a plant-based meat before. It's called Beyond Meat. I make a meatloaf with it. My wife, the very first time that she made it, she made a lasagna. And I came home from work, you know, pumping concrete all day long, tired, hungry, and some more. So she made a lasagna and I saw it there sitting. I didn't ask no questions. You know, it wasn't a large lasagna, but it was there. And I took a big piece of it and I started to eat. And I seen her come smile and she was like, you know, that was mine, right? And I was like, I was hungry. I thought it was there. I thought you put it there for me. She said, you know what you ate? I said, yeah, lasagna. So she laughed. And she was like, babe, you know that lasagna, that stuff that you say you don't like, that Beyond Meat, that's what it's made with. And I was like, wow, I could not believe it. Now this is the crumble stuff. I got 2 packets of it. I'm gonna go in with the first pack. I already opened it to see what it really looked like. And that's the second pack. Get that chance to brown up. Well, it's already brown, but I'm just hoping that my brother watching me doing this, he don't laugh at me. Alright, while that's cooking up, I'm gonna start putting in some natural seasoning. I got some peppers, I got some some peppers, some onions, some scallions, some thyme. I'm gonna slide all that in. I'm not gonna put tomatoes in it. Our wife is not a fan of tomatoes. You know, it messes with her stomach, so I'm gonna respect that and not put any in there. Alright, while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and add my coconut milk. Let that cook down. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. One to one, more or less. I'm gonna add the rest of the can. I'm gonna let that continue to cook down. In the meanwhile, of course, I'm gonna add some onion powder, garlic powder. I'm building flavors while it cooks. Now, flavor rice is good for anything veggie. I'm gonna add some flavor rice. And then I'm gonna go and I'm add some Maggi. And just building on flavors. I'm gonna let that continue to cook down. I'm gonna put in some black pepper. And some all-purpose. Give that another stir. And let it continue to cook down. Alright, I have some carrots. I cut them on a bias, and then what I did, I julienne them. Alright, continue to cook down. I got some parsley and I got some pak choy. give this a first taste. Not bad. I'm gonna put some garlic in this. This is roasted garlic. Everything is in steps. This will go nice with some cabbage as well, but Mama don't care for cabbage. Alright guys, I continue with the theme. Basically all vegetarian stuff. So what I did, I went ahead, I had some dumplings. I went ahead and put the dumplings in there. They wasn't finished cooked, so I just transferred them in there and let it continue to cook down. Okay? Alright, the next step, I'm gonna give this a little stir. Try to get those dumplings down a little deeper. Give this another taste. Put in some more complete seasoning. And a tad bit more of the flavor rice. I'm trying not to go too heavy with any seasoning because, you know, more or less ITAL food don't really contain a lot of sodium. I also am mindful that I'm not cooking this for Rasta. Alexa, end timer. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going with some mushrooms. I think this is a serious vegetarian pot. It's starting to thicken up. And I think this is time. What I'm gonna do, I have some broccoli. I'm gonna go ahead in with the broccoli one time. Because when this get too thick, it's not gonna make sense trying to put the broccoli in. So I'm gonna put them in now. Low sodium, Dave style ITAL pot. I know my brother watch this, he gonna be proud. But I ain't putting in no dreadlock yet. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up. Low fire. Alright guys, if I put coloring in this, a little bit of browning, I don't know how it's going to change the taste. So I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just call it a day. This is a good vegetarian dish. Everything that you need to survive is in here. All your vegetables. I guess your mushrooms would be considered the meat. And you also have the crumbles in here. You know, so that's what it looks like. All right, man, thank you guys for coming back for another video. I really appreciate you guys. This was something I see my brother them do on is Lindbergh Bay. Yeah, Lindbergh. No, I'm sorry, it was John Brewer's Bay. Every day after work, you know, he works in that general area. Every day after work, they go down to the beachfront, which is basically right in the area. And him and his buddies would go out there and they would cook. They'll do up their little fireplace, and you know, a bunch of them would get together and bring different vegetables and stuff from the farm and whatever else. And what they'll do is like a community pot. All them guys down there, they load up and they cut up a bunch of vegetables. You know, one cutting vegetables, one maybe washing fish. I saw these guys do it. This was like back in 2012, I think it was, or 2011 when my mom had passed away. I spent another month there in St. Thomas, and this is something that they did on a regular. You go down on the beach and they'll cook a nice community meal. All them guys Rasta. They don't do meats and all of the extra stuff. They'll do fish, you know, but all that extra shrimp and all that crap, they won't do it. But they did this with some saltfish, and they cooked it down. They didn't use these big dumplings. They used the spinners. This guy I watched, Kaale Smith, he also does something like this. He makes his he call it coconut dumpling, you know. But this is something that these guys did, and they continue to do up to this day. Hang out on the beach and, you know, cook their little community pot. And he been trying to get me to eat this stuff for years, and it ain't been happening. But I'm trying to do something different. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys coming back. I'm gonna look up for some of the pictures and stuff, and I'm gonna put them into this video. And like I said, thank you guys for coming back. Appreciate you guys. Slight uptick in subscriber count. Leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and also tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the channel, help us grow. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go ahead and hit the notification bell, so when the next video drops, you'll be aware and you'll be one of the first people to see it. Till next time, have a good one. Love ya.